Yo, this story takes place back in like what, 2016, yo. Driving somebody's car, right? I'm in a relationship, right? They out partying, doing them and shit like that. I was on one, not feeling it. I done went and got me some little, you get what I'm saying? And I went and got my go-to drink is Wild Irish Rose, the ginseng kind. That's back like when I wanted to drink something to get a boost or something. So I drunk one of those. I don't know if I got a chance to, smoke my weed in the car or whatever, but I got somebody else's car to go pop up on somebody I was messing around with, right? Pop up on pop up on them, right? They partying and boy jiving and stuff, right? So I was like, all right, just on one, drinking wild Irish rose and stuff. I was like, yo, I'm ready to go on head home and take these people back their vehicle and stuff, right? Travel this certain road that's normally traveled, but it's another way that I normally go home. But I was like, yo, I'm gonna take this road. Driving, see flashlights going across the road. Didn't think none of it till I got closer. Found out like, yo, what? That's the state trooper. Got my weed in a brown paper bag right sitting beside me. Got my cigars and stuff sitting right beside me. I'm like, what? Yo, gets to the roadblock. Before I could even get my driver license out, the state trooper was like, it's two of them. One of them was like, yo, how much you had to drink? I smell it all in the car and stuff. Like, man, I ain't drink. Um, I tell him, I forgot what the world I told that man. You get what I'm saying? But he ended up like, he was like, all right, give me your driver license. Gave him the driver license. He gave me, told me to step out. Stepped out. Had a little tube or something in his hand. He was like, blowing this. I'm gonna give you a breathalyzer. I just knew I was gone because I just told y'all I was drinking wild Irish rose, the ginseng kind, right? There's two parts of this story. Do y'all consider me a snitch? And what's the deal with this alcohol limit, like blood level stuff? All right, I'm blowing in the machine, right? He was like, blow harder, and you know you'll be almost ran out of breath how much they want you to blow in this thing. So I blew in it, right? Matter of fact, yo, I didn't even get out of the car. I can remember me blowing in the machine, still sitting in the car and stuff. Still had my seatbelt on and everything. Did the breathalyzer thing and stuff, right? So he goes to the car with a driver license and stuff, runs it in or whatever. Now he comes back to my car with no papers or nothing in his hand. And he was like, yo, are you going back to Norlina area? I was like, cause that's the address on my driver license. I was like, yes sir. He was like, okay, have a nice night. I was like, what? So y'all mean to tell me I bucked a wild Irish rose little paint joint, wild Irish rose, right? No more than an hour later. It won't even an hour later. It was 30 minutes later. I runs through a roadblock and had to do a breathalyzer. And they let me go. So was I below the limit or something? Like you get what I'm saying? Was I below the levels or something? Like I still that thing pulsing me to this day. Why did they let me go? And I know I was drinking before they even pulled me. Somebody was like, and didn't have enough time to digest in my system yet or whatever, and to get in my bloodstream or something. That's what somebody was telling me. So all right, that ain't the kicker now. That ain't the kicker. This the kicker. Remember they asked me, hey, are you going back to Norlena area? I'm like, yes, I'm heading that way. Now I'm going home. Have a nice day, sir. So I'm driving. I guess a half a mile down the road, I spot this car coming in the same direction. Y'all know y'all blink y'all lights to let oncoming traffic know like yo, either your lights off or yo, it's a roadblock or the police right there somewhere. So I did that. Soon I done that, the people bust a U-turn in front of me now. They bust a U-turn in front of me, jumps on interstate number one. You get what I'm saying? They gone out of Dodge. Now I'm just driving, just driving and stuff. I look through the rear view. I look through the rear view. I see a convoy of goddamn police cars, like flashing lights and everything coming behind me. Do y'all know that my dumb self was thinking like, yo, when you remember I told y'all I did the breathalyzer and they let me go. I'm thinking like, yo, they done read something wrong or if something came back with the breathalyzer like, no, come on, we got to get you back. Yo, John reading such and such. That's what I was thinking. But when they was behind me, when I looked back and seen they were behind me, turn the signal light on, whips up in the store, puts it in park. They surround the car. When they surround the car, I see one of the state troopers and stuff. He walks through the car. He be like, "Man, we just seen him. We just seen his license and stuff." Then they asked me. They were like, "Yo," they were like, "Man, you see a vehicle and stuff." Man, yo, I was so happy that they let me go from that breathalyzer thing. Right? It's something like you keep having. They keep saying blow, blow. You know what I'm saying? But until you hear some type of noise or something. But anyway, yo, when the state trooper hopped out the car and seen like they're like, yo, we just already seen his license. So the state trooper asked me like, yo, did you see a vehicle in front of you turn around? Did y'all can call me a snitch or rat or whatever. I'm like, yeah, they turned around, they went that way, they went on the highway. That's my word. The goddamn state troopers turned around and squealed tires thinking they was gonna catch dude. But dude got on interstate, on the interstate, not the interstate, but the highway number one and stuff, right? Now, by the time they got to me, dude was 5 minutes on up the road. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't even said what vehicle he was in or none of that. I was just like, yeah, they turned around in front of me and they went on the highway. Yo, I was so happy that they won't coming back to get me for that breathalyzer thing. I don't know. Ratting just came up in me. My mentality. I was like, yo, yeah, somebody did turn around. They jumped on the highway just so they can go ahead and get their ass on. You get what I'm saying? I can go on home and stuff, yo. But that story was like in 2016. So I want to know this right now in the comments and stuff. Why did they let me go and I knew that I drunk something? I drunk some wine. You get what I'm saying? Wild Irish Rose. The winos wine. But they got a ginseng kind and stuff too. You get what I'm saying? So was I below the blood levels or something that's supposed to be reading? What is it, a 0.8 or something like that? If I ain't mistaken, but I don't know. Maybe mine came up at 0.1. And even if you do got alcohol in your system or something, if you read under that level or something, can they still get you or whatever the case may be? But all I know, they let me go and stuff. They let me go. And I got another story on another time. I done ran up on a roadblock with weed on the passenger side, and I got out of that one.